There are players who break records, and then there are players who break the game itself. Erling Haaland didn't just arrive in the Premier League. He arrived like a glitch in the system. 52 goals in his first season. Not 52 chances, not 52 shots, 52 goals. The kind of number that makes you check if the simulation is broken. But this isn't about numbers, not really. This is about what happens when football meets evolution. When a player becomes so efficient, so impossibly effective that the sport has to redesign itself around him. This is the story of how one striker changed football forever. Bryne, Norway. Population 16,000. A small town where football dreams don't usually survive the winter cold. Where most kids grow up hoping to play professionally, but knowing the odds are stacked against them. Erling Haaland was born into football. His father, Alfing, played in the Premier League. But legacy doesn't guarantee greatness. Pressure does the opposite. It crushes. And yet, even as a child, there was something different. Not the typical prodigy story. No viral clips of a 6-year-old humiliating defenders. Instead, something quieter, something methodical. He studied strikers the way scientists study data, watched Cristiano Ronaldo's movement, studied Zlatan Ibrahimovic's confidence, obsessed over Michu, a forgotten striker whose efficiency fascinated him. He wasn't trying to be the most skillful. He was trying to be inevitable. By 17, he was scoring hat tricks for fun in the Austrian league. By 19, he announced himself to the world at Red Bull Salzburg. By 20, Borussia Dortmund couldn't contain him. And by 22, Manchester City paid $100 million for a release clause that felt like a bargain before he even kicked a ball. Because everyone saw it coming. The evolution, the mutation, the thing that couldn't be stopped. Football has always had strikers. Ronaldo Nazario, Thierry Henry, Sergio Aguero, Robert Lewandowski, legends who defined eras. But Haaland is different. He doesn't fit the templates. He's not a poacher who lives in the box. He's not a false nine who drops deep. He's not a target man who holds up play. He's a paradox. 6'4", built like a Norse god. Yet he moves like he's weightless. His acceleration is violent. His finishing is surgical. His positioning is supernatural. He scores goals that shouldn't exist. Tap-ins from impossible angles. Volleys that defy physics. Headers that look like they were guided by GPS. And the efficiency. The ruthless, terrifying efficiency. Most elite strikers need 4 or 5 chances to score. Haaland needs 1. Sometimes half of 1. In his debut Premier League season, he scored a goal every 74 minutes. For context, Thierry Henry, at his absolute peak, scored 1 every 121 minutes. This isn't an improvement. This is a different species. And it forced football to ask a question it hadn't asked in decades. What do you do when a player is too good at scoring? Manchester City didn't just sign Haaland. They rewired their entire philosophy. For years, Pep Guardiola built his teams around possession, around control, around suffocating opponents with intricate passing triangles and false nines who dropped deep to create space. It was beautiful. It was effective. It won titles. But Haaland didn't fit that system. He didn't want to drop deep. He didn't want to link play. He wanted to run in behind. He wanted to hunt. So City changed. For the first time in Guardiola's career, he built a team around a pure number 9. And it unlocked something terrifying. Suddenly, defenses couldn't push high because Haaland would sprint past them. They couldn't sit deep because Kevin De Bruyne would find him anyway. They couldn't mark him tight because he's faster and stronger than anyone assigned to stop him. Opponents had to choose: defend Haaland and leave space for everyone else, or defend everyone else and watch him score 5. The Premier League had to adapt. Teams started playing deeper. They started doubling him off the ball. They started fouling him early before he could accelerate. It didn't matter. He still scored and scored and scored. But it wasn't just City. It was everyone. Strikers across Europe started training differently. Youth academies started looking for Haaland prototypes. Tall, fast, clinical, the new blueprint. Because football is a game of imitation. When something works, everyone copies it. When someone breaks the game rewrites itself around them. And Haaland broke it.